He's just saying, in general, with the ascension waves and energy, he's just saying, pay attention to your emotional body and your reactions to things, the ways you're feeling triggered, the way, and he's talking about heated, like the ways that you're feeling an intense reaction to things, emotionally charged reaction. He wants you to learn to take some steps back to learn how to dissipate that energy more by just becoming more conscious and aware as the neutral observer. So take a step back. If things are stressing you out and it feels like too much, take a step back. Um, if you feel like you're working too much, he's using the word work. So I don't know if this is like a job you're working on or like a physical job. If you feel like maybe you're overworking, working too much, or you're thinking too hard on certain topics, he's wanting you to relax a bit more and to be easy on yourself, not to be too hard on yourself when it comes to your own personal soul journey and awakening. You are exactly where you need to be, and there's nothing to fear. If you're questioning things or in doubt, take a step back and maintain the position of the neutral observer. So you're just watching timelines unfold and merge together. So there's kind of a coming in and coming out effect where new things are coming in and you're touching on some of these new creative potentials. At the same time, you're learning to let go and release what no longer serves. So it's like the ascension, the state of ascension, the ongoing state is an ongoing state of emotional ups and downs, in the sense that we are certain events purposefully trigger us because they are considered soul initiations. From a higher soul level, our soul wants us to be triggered to remember the right way, the right path, to choose or align with the highest path. We must see what no longer serves. We must choose a better option. So, contrast is needed and necessary for us to allow these new energies to show us a higher way. Whereas what's once we were doing might have worked for us at one time, if there's a new way unfolding all the time, it's a process of refinement. He's calling it spiritual refinement and reenactment of the old ways, of doing it the old ways, to see what no longer fits or feels right or resonates with where we are spiritually at now, at the level we have now spiritually mastered, because it's an ongoing, doing the spiritual work is an ongoing process of evolution and evolving into and becoming a new identity or a new higher being of light, embodying more of our Christos self or our higher self and the qualities of our higher soul. And so it takes time for those qualities to merge in and out of our life, for us to be able to fully see and integrate the new ways as we are simultaneously letting go of the old ways. And so those trigger points are keys in your ascension to awaken you to a higher path, a higher plan. So part of that is getting the soul message and what that learning experience was about and why that trigger had to occur in order for one to regain a higher sense of self. And compassion for self too is what he's showing, but essentially honoring the self. What are you choosing to do that honors the self, that is self-serving? And he's using the word ambition as well. So there's a higher ambition, there's a higher outcome. What is the higher ambition? What is the higher focus? What is the higher self wanting to focus on and wanting to let go of? Like, what is impeding you from being able to focus more of your heart from a more heart-centered place on what you truly want to accomplish and to achieve in your life, what's holding you back. And he's talking about fears and doubts and insecurities. Learn to habitually let go and release those. And he's showing that this is going into the second part of your question, which is